Hello teachers! Today I'm going to do a resource walkthrough for the Tic-Tac-Toe resource, and for this video I'm going to use the Back to School Tic-Tac-Toe as an example. Once you downloaded the resource from TPT, you will get a folder downloaded to your Google Drive, and inside that folder you will see these two files. There's a printable file, and then there is a digital and editable printable file for you. So let's take a look at the printable file first. So this is for I do apologize if you hear beeping noises outside. They have been doing construction outside, the apartment, and it's been going on all day. So here we are. Anyways, if you are happy with the directions of the resource and you don't need to add anything else, you can just click on the printable and then scroll down to the resource printing guide, click print, and then select the numbers, the page number that you want to print, and then you are good to go. I do want to touch on the giveaway that I'm doing for the school year of 2021 and 2022. For this school year, I'm giving away a $10 TPT gift card on the 24th of every month, starting this August. And there's a $10 TPT gift card for SEL resources, and then another $10 TPT gift card going for math resources. And all you have to do is post a picture of how you use this SEL resource in your classroom, use the hashtag or just tag me on Instagram, and then the winner will be posted and contacted through Instagram on the 24th of every month. All right, so now let's get back to the resource if you're ready to print. So you have the tic-tac-toe board, and the directions say that you have to complete 3 activities or more to create a role, horizontally, vertically, diagonally, and then write a quick reflection after you completed each activity. So the activities that are on this tic-tac-toe, they are geared towards getting your students to socialize and make new friends and talk to their classmates, talk to you, building classroom community. This is the school year that a lot of schools are opening up, and for a lot of students, this is the first time that they are coming back to school and socializing, being surrounded by so many new kids. This is just a way to help them out, getting them back into the groove of socializing and being a kid again. I added the reflection component because getting your students to do a reflection after an activity is just best practice. It helps with metacognition and just getting your students to think through what happened and what they did. So there's a color saving mode as well if you can only print in black and white. And then we have the Tic-Tac 4, which is there's a lot more activities available, but your students do have to complete 4 activities. And I put in 3 activities or more, 4 activities for more or more, because I know when I gave the growth mindset tic-tac-toe to my students, some of them wanted to do all of the activities, so the option is there. If you want to change the directions or add some more choices, you can open up the digital and editable printable version. I also put in some implementation ideas because this is a back to school resource. It's best that you implement it, the first few weeks of school, like 2 weeks of school. Always set a due date for the completion of the tic-tac-toe board. You can assign this as an assignment or turn it into a challenge or an extra credit for your students. So instead of writing a reflection, or on top of writing a reflection, you can also edit the directions and get your students to do a quick reflection video. I always do this, ask the kids to post it on Padlet so then other students can go and view it, and then you can also do Flipgrid, Class Dojo, Seesaw as well. When I would do this, I would add a QR code there for my students, and it's generated from Padlet, from Flipgrid, those programs allow you to generate the QR code, and I just snap a picture and put it on the choice board, so then my students, it's just easy for them to get to the website to post the video. You can also allocate time in your classroom to have your students present the completed tic-tac-toe and their reflection. It really helps build classroom community, and it helps students who are a little bit shy to see another student who has done the tic-tac-toe, or students who may be feeling a little bit nervous about completing the activities on the tic-tac-toe, to see how their classmates did it. And it helps students who are presenting, it helps them feel like you care. You want to hear about their experiences. And you can easily do that in like first 5 minutes of the morning. Again, you have your resource guide, so you will see the slides where everything is, and you can just go ahead there instead of like scrolling down through the resource. It's up to you. So let's take a look at the editable printable. Here you can edit the directions. If you want to add in the video component, you can type in your directions here. Same with the reflection form if you want to edit the directions there as well. Or you can edit the entire board if you would like to. Another cool thing to do is I always get my students to give me like inputs on activity, because they're really creative, right? Sometimes it's nice to do that. You can like sit down with an anchor chart and ask them, hey kids, what are some cool activities that you can think of? What are some things that we can do to get to know each other? And then just write down whatever they come up with, type it into the tic-tac-toe, and then you're good to go. After we look at the digital file, I will talk a little bit about how you can turn the editable file into a digital assignment. All right, so this is the digital component. If you are still virtual, or you just want to use the digital component because you have a Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams Classroom, you can easily do this as well. So this is an example of the digital file. So again, your students will type in their name, and then the X's here are movable. So they can just put the X's, an X on an activity that they have completed, and then boom, tic-tac-toe. They can go and write down the reflections, type in their name, and then there's a tic-tac 4 as well. So to assign the digital version of this resource, you just have to click on the slides that you want to assign. So for example, I want to assign slide 22, which is the tic-tac-toe board, and I want to assign the reflection sheet as well. So what I'm going to do is I have to select that, and I have to click Control on my keyboard or Shift and just hold down that key. So 23, I want to add in the tic-tac 4 board for my students who want to challenge themselves. So I'm going to keep on holding down the Shift key or the Control key, and then click on slide 24. Now I just have to click File, click Make a Copy, and then make a copy of the selected slides, not the entire presentation, just the selected slide. And then now you have the option to rename your file. So for this one, I'm just going to name it Back to School Tic-Tac-Toe Assignment. All right, and then now it is being copied. Now you have just the digital components that you want to assign, and you can assign it by click sharing and put the link in the places you want to put them in. If you are using a Microsoft Teams Classroom and you need the PowerPoint version, all you have to do is just click File, download this into Microsoft PowerPoint. And once you have clicked download this into Microsoft PowerPoint, I don't have PowerPoint on this computer, so I can't show you, but you will be able to you will have the Microsoft PowerPoint file, and you can assign that to your students, and you'll still have the movable X, you'll still have the text boxes for your students to type. You might not have the same fonts, but all the components that are important will still be there. Okay, so let's get back to the editable version. Let's say that you have created a whole new tic-tac-toe board. You've brainstormed with your students. They came up with cool ideas. So let's just edit, say dance. We're just going to do all dance. All right. And what did I just do? Okay. Say hello. Be kind. Smile. Wave. And, hopefully your students are coming up with better ideas than I'm coming up now. And okay. And then whoop. All right. So I want this file and I want to print. Let's just do the printable one first. I just want to print this file. I don't want it to be red, so I'm selecting all of it and changing the color to black. Okay, so if you're just printing this file, you can just click on print. It's slide 11. So click print and just take this time to meditate for a little bit. Think about what you're grateful for and custom slide 11. And there you go, and you can just print it out. If you want to assign this as a digital file, so you also want, the X's there for your students, and you also want, the name, all the text boxes. So make sure you're still on the same slide. Click File, download as PNG. You can also download it as JPEG. I prefer PNG because the file will hold, since we have some colored fonts up here, it would look better than JPEG. I already have it downloaded. You can go to the slide where the X's are already there, and here you can see that because this is the background, your students can't really move anything on here. I always suggest making a copy of the resource before you edit or do anything to it, so then you always have it on hand and you don't have to go back to TPT and re-download it. Right click on the slide, click duplicate slide, and it doesn't matter which one you select, just select one. Click background, choose image, and then browse for the image, or sometimes when you download an image, the file will be at the bottom and you just have to drag it over and then click done. And then now you have it where you still have the X's, the movable X's, and the text box in the right place, but your students won't be able to move anything on the tic-tac-toe board. You can also click File, and you can also click, make a copy selected slide. And then now you have the tic-tac-toe board ready to assign to your students with movable X's. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed walking through this resource with me, and I hope that you get to implement this in your classroom. And don't forget about the giveaway for the coming school year of 2021-2022. If you want to win some, $10 TPT gift card, you have Instagram. Come join me. And yeah, all right. Have an awesome school year and happy teaching.